Well, with me now is Mamoun Abu Nawar, a retired Jordanian Air Force general and military analyst with us in the studio. Thank you so much for being with us here on Al Jazeera. So let's start with this message the Houthis have sent out, saying that they did send a missile towards the UAE. Let me just read you what the authorities said. The UAE authorities said to residents, don't pay any attention to rumours disseminated by media agencies issuing false news, questioning the capability, strength and security of the UAE. What was your reaction when you heard the Houthi message saying that they had sent a missile towards UAE?
This is the second Houthi missile strike against UAE, but the thing is not clear about where is that missile landed. In actual fact, these missiles, I consider them as a massive effectiveness weapon. They could paralyze the country by hitting communication line, desalination plant, dams, refinery, all kind of very high value targets. So they are a serious threat, and nobody could ignore these missiles nowadays.
But what do you make of the UAE sort of just dismissing the claims from the Houthis?
Well, this is a message also for public opinion not to be scared, because it have a very great psychological impact. It's a weapon of terror. That's why I think they're saying that. But where it landed, where it's at, nobody knows.
And just to remind the viewers that obviously UAE is part of the Saudi-led coalition, one of the main members. Well, let's just turn our focus now to Yemen. The situation keeps on getting worse. We've just heard that the UN and the ICRC, the Red Cross, are pulling out all non-essential staff, or trying to, out of Sana'a because of the escalation of violence in the capital. Now we've seen a break between the Houthis and the supporters of Saleh. How do you interpret that move?
It's a very serious move, but in actual fact, nobody can win the war in Yemen. It's an endless war. That's the way I consider it. Air power alone by coalition will not win this war. Houthis still, they have the advantage in controlling 55% of northern of Yemen, and even in Sana'a. So it's a stalemate situation what we're seeing right now, and it will carry on like this.
The Houthis, or the leader of the Houthis, said it was great treason what Saleh had done. How much do you think it actually damages them?
It does, because they have support on their land battle, sort of. They both cooperate to get Sana'a, in actual fact. So, yes, they miss some of their capability, but this will not really a big disadvantage for them. They will carry on fighting as long as Iran also is supplying, expert things like that, and weaponry and all kind of weaponry. They will carry on fighting.
I mean, Yemen, it was already the poorest country in the Middle East that we've seen in the past 3 years or so since the war. I mean, some of the images coming out of it for the blockade, I mean, it really is heartbreaking what's happening to the people there. What do you think the end game is here? I mean, what does a victory look like, for example, for the Saudi-led coalition?
They won't win it. It's an endless war. And the people of Yemen is really suffering. It's a catastrophe in actual fact what's happening in Yemen.
Okay, well, that's a terrible note to end it on. Mamoun Abu Nawar, we hope to speak to you again as more developments develop on this. For the moment, thank you.
Thank you.